We grew up in a small town. Estacade is tiny. Estacade is awesome. We have a tight, amazing community. Our culture here is amazing. We can literally I can go 4 minutes. I live in town. I can go 4 minutes and get in my kayak on the river. Like, that is unheard of. And not only in our community do we have all that, but even in Oregon, anywhere you go. I mean, I've traveled most of the country, and we are so blessed to have things at our fingertips all the time as far as the environment goes. And environment plays a couple different roles. One is looking around. Like, this is my backyard, and I got blackberry bushes, but okay, even then, we have blackberry bushes behind us. Yeah, they're dead right now, but we can go outside and pick wild berries and eat them. And so many of us have apples at our fingertips and all this fresh produce because so many of us garden. So the environment, as far as the nutritional aspect of our lives, that is such a benefit here, whereas a lot of other cultures, a lot of other places don't get that. We just have it at our fingertips. We have fresh air. Oh man, when we had the fires and you couldn't breathe, there's an animal behind me. You couldn't breathe, and it was smoky and claustrophobic. Like, it just then, when we finally, after like 10 days, finally got a glimpse of the sun, it was so refreshing and just reminded that joy was brought back into us. And we forget that. And not everyone has what we have. And that clean culture and environment is just outstanding. Another part of that culture is the grouping that surrounds you, your support system in our town. Like, what are we doing? We have the skate park, we have the parks, we have some restaurants, but we have a lot of outdoor activity, which is super healthy and good. A lot of times when we get bored, that's when we fall into things that aren't necessarily healthy and good for us. But we have so many opportunities to be healthy and be outside in the environment that we've been given. And it's clean and it's fresh and there's not a lot of garbage everywhere. And it just reminds me of even going into Portland, how it's different there compared to here. It's just a different culture and a different environment, and we are lucky. Another piece of culture, and I will show you this in a second, is, or not culture, but environment, is the environment of your house. Now that may sound weird, but my house is clean. I love my house being clean. My bedroom's not always clean. That drives me crazy. I literally stress out when my bedroom's not clean. It's hard to go to bed. Some people, that doesn't bother them. For me, stresses me out. So sometimes for you, a messy environment is going to be stressful. Now, I'm not going to show you my messy bedroom because that's just weird, but I will show you how messy my garage is. And that drives me crazy because I literally stress over it. It doesn't allow me to work out because my workout equipment is in there. So there's a lot of things that our environment that we live in, naturally just actually live in, can either benefit us or hinder us. Another thing that I don't like, I'm not an animal in the house person. 2 out of 4 of the people that live with me love indoor animals. I do not. I don't like hair. I don't like to have to clean all the time. I don't like the smell. Those things stress me and therefore really do impact my health. So there's a couple different parts of environment that come into play when we're talking about culture and environment. But what is your environment like? Does it stress you out? Does it not? Are you someone that likes the chaos of being in the city, or are you someone that likes the peacefulness of being in nature? It depends on you. It depends on what you like. Another thing is I am a extrovert to the fullest. That means I like people. I literally recharge when I'm with people. There are other people in my life, some of my best friends, who are like, nope, I need my own time, I need my own space, I gotta recharge that way. That also has to do with the environment that you're in. Does it give you anxiety? Does it stress you out? Does it excite you? Does it give you energy? Those are all things that impact you and impact your health and your well-being.